Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a full-faced everyday makeup. So it's what I would do if I'm wearing makeup. It's not what I wear every single day, if that makes any sense. I do have dry to combination normal skin. I have everything. I have pretty normal skin, but I do have psoriasis right here in my T-zone. So it is kind of centered around for the face about like adding a lot of moisture to my face. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, you can go ahead and ask me. I'd be happy to answer them. And all of the products that I use will be listed in the description bar in the order that I use them in. For the first product, I'm going to be using the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. And a little bit goes a long way, so you don't need that much. For my next step, I'm going to put foundation on. I mix my two different shades. I use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. It's SPF 15. And I have the colors Fair Beige and Light Neutral, and I'm usually somewhere in between these two, so I just use the right amount of each. Right now, I'm mainly this. And I mix it on top of a Tarte palette because I'm very sanitary. Okay, and I just apply this with a damp beauty blender. And then make sure to go down the neck just a little bit if you need to, and then onto the ears. For the next step, I'm going to be using my Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm using the color Fair Neutral. And for applying it, I just use the applicator and do some nice sloppy V's, and then a little bit right here, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my nose, and then any spots. And then I also use my beauty blender to pat that in. And when I do my eyes, I go in an upwards motion to kind of see if I can lift my eyes a little bit. The next step that I do is I take a big fluffy brush and my Mercier translucent setting powder, and I don't really bake, but I put a higher concentration underneath my eyes while I apply to the rest of my face. So I kind of like push it in with the brush. And then the rest I just get a little bit, tap off excess, and then just sweep it across my face. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be using the middle shade on a angled brush. Tap off any excess. And then I'm going to go in where I would contour, but I'm not going to do a heavy straight contour. I'm just going to pat it in right there, bring it down. See, it's going to be heavy for a second. And then I'm going to go over to the other side. It doesn't look as heavy on the camera, but it is as heavy as it is on this side. And then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush that still has a little bit of leftover translucent, and I'm just going to buff that out. Buff it up. Get a flat top kabuki brush, and I'm going to get the shade that's a little bit darker next to that middle one in the Shade and Light palette. Tap off all of the excess. You don't want to have any excess when you do this. And then I'm just going to get a little bit in the hairline just to buff around the edges, just to bring some warmth in the whole face. Down here my jawline. Next, I'm going to be doing my brows. I just use my Gimme Brow right now, and I'm in the color 1. I have been trying to grow out my eyebrows, so they're a little bit crazy right now, so I just kind of try to use this to tame them a little bit. And I just brush it on in the way that my eyebrows go. Next, I will be putting on some blush. I have a Milani blush that has roses and it's just a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to swirl that together, tap off the excess. I'm not a big blush person, but I like to add like a little bit of rosiness into my cheeks. Just put on the apples and brush back. The next I do is highlight. I like to play at my highlight a lot. I think it adds just that extra little pow, but it doesn't take very long in the daily routine. So I actually do like a little bit of a layering effect. For the first one I use is the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter, and I use it in the color Sin. And this one I use as a more all over. So I do kind of like a C effect, or like a V right here. And then go a little bit down the bridge of my nose, down to the bottom, Cupid's bow, my chin, and then right here between my eyebrows in like a feathery motion. Then the next one I use is Becca in the color Opal. Tap off the extra. And then I do it all just here. And then just the tip of my nose. And then if you really want to get going, I have the Sleek makeup in the color Solstice, and I use like the kind of vanilla-y color right here, that lightest shade. And I add that extra pop on my cheekbones. And then on my Cupid's bow. I'm feeling a little bit of something that I need on my eyes. What I do is I just take two brushes. I take a flat shader and I take a fluffy blending brush. I take the highlighter of my choice that I use, so I'm going to go with the Becca one of Opal. And I'm just going to put that on my lid to brighten up. So I'm going to put it on my inner corner of my lid, and then I'm just going to bring it down a little bit to lighten up those areas. Then I'm going to take the lighter tube today of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm just going to buff that right in here just to add a little bit of dimension. So then when you have your contour and bronzer color here and your highlight here too, I feel like it just kind of ties up the look and brings it all together as one simple look. And then next I am going to just put on some mascara. I have my eyelash curler, and then today I'm using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And then if I am feeling the lip, lately what I've been using, I got out of the birthday kit and I really like it. I think I want to go get the full size. It is a lip paint from Tarte in the color Birthday Suit. So I just have the mini size right now, but I really do like it. I'm not going to put it on today, but this is what I have been reaching for like an everyday color. I think it looks really pretty. And then even when I do wear this on top, which I am going to put this on, I have the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Instant and Long Term Lip Plumper. I do have pretty good sized lips, but I still like to use it, and I like the iridescent look to it. And you can tell by the color that I've been using the other one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the description bar. Go ahead and subscribe if you like what you see, and give it a thumbs up as well so I know that you liked this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I love you all so much.